guys, first of all, I don't wear heels, so these are killing me. It hurts. Okay. So, although my speech might not be as long as Chancellor's, I think it's pretty good. C5 has forever changed my life. I was pretty hard-headed my first 2 years, to say the least. I kind of drove my counselor, my lantern year, crazy. We're not going to go into details, but I really didn't know anything. I thought I did. I had no clue the people I loathed my lantern year, and Majid, because he was mad that I didn't put his name in this, would become my best friends. I didn't know the people I hiked with during my Bridges experience would be the people that I would vent to when I was hurting. Definitely did not believe that I would find the college of my dreams during RTC, or that as a girl from a small town, Gatesville, I would be speaking to complete strangers in downtown Dallas about the issue of hunger and how it affected their community. It is because of C5 that I'm able to stand here today and speak for you. Now, I want to say something to each class. Friends, I know this moment seems so far away, and maybe you can't wait to wear this red robe and give your speeches, but don't take any moment for granted. You will be here in the blink of an eye. Trust me when I say, you guys will get sick of being around each other. But once you have reached a higher level of maturity, you will realize that these people are your family. Never let that go. Always keep in touch, even if members of your class are no longer around. Always check up on them. Lanterns, let me start with this. You don't know everything about life, not yet. Now, I say this because I was probably one of the worst lanterns that have come through.
Preach, baby girl,
I thought I was smarter than everyone, especially my counselor, Kiana. And now as I matured, I realized that I'm not. I'm 18 and terrified of growing up. I'm not saying that I'm not ready. I definitely have the tools and support, but there's so much about the world that I don't know. Enjoy being a kid while it lasts. And your class will always be down for you. You will find your closest friends here. I did. Like I said to the Flints, take advantage of every opportunity C5 puts in your path. I want you to sit here in this very moment and relish it. Relish every second of this summit. Do just that in every experience you have with this program. Now, for the hammers. I hope you enjoyed your Wyoming experience, but I want you to think about every time you cried and wanted to give up. Actually, everyone who's been through this challenge, do this. You were exhausted, sore, and trust me, you smelled like a rotting animal. But then think about who was hiking with you, crying with you. Think about who was there when you needed them the most. Now think about a funny memory from that experience. Maybe it was when Darian got chased down by that moose, or when I kept falling over every single aspen tree that we ran into. But understand that none of that would be possible without every single person in this room. Compasses. I remember your first year. Oh, that was crazy. Our cabin kind of bombarded y'all right there. Yeah, we kind of like were hiding in their cabin whenever they showed up, and we put stuff all over the walls. But I'm sorry for that. Sorry we were crazy. But I want you guys to realize that you're entering your final year as a camper. You're not babies anymore, but you still kind of are. You'll always be babies to us. Here's a tip for your Medallion year. Do your projects and pay attention and act now so you don't forget what you're supposed to do. It is an amazing experience and one of my favorites overall, if you actually do it. Okay, so now for the medallions. I love y'all. I would be lying if I said there weren't times I couldn't stand being around you, especially, you guys. But all in all, you guys are my family, and I wouldn't trade y'all for anything. This moment is bittersweet. We are about to graduate this program. This is our final moment as an entire class. Sure, we can attempt to live vicariously through campers as potential counselors, but it's just not the same. We will go our separate ways, but we need to be sure to get together in the future. I would like to thank you guys for being there when I needed you the most, for getting on my last nerve, the last, and most of all for being my family. I will miss you guys. I love you and thank you for everything.